top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So North Texas's offense making their way on the field today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
This guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
They'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that.
Got him. He's sacked. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here and now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. The turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. Each team is kind of led, Kirk, by one of those alpha linebackers they are counting on for so much every week.
In that box area, but also have the ability to play out in space against these teams that like to throw the football. Both these guys can do all of that.
And they'll use the ground game here. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They're going to run it. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A 4th down completion to the running back. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? They'll try to run this one in. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw out left, complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The offense sets up for the 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
A nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab, and he's brought down there. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's caught downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Shaw. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do?
The pass is intercepted.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Shaw. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Texas.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down in this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
That's a first down for the offense.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made after just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Ducks keep the football on the move.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Ducks have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Ducks are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz. It was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Let's throw to the right, looking for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Shaw. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. Back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Running it back. It's McCray. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Excellent field position here for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up. Goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
It's an out route. The catch made. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And the Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Back to throw again. Defense is coming out. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense adds 6 points.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on the football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gain. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And they've got him.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the route is on. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision,
It's exactly what they did right here.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Has caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, North Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And this pass is caught. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. So this team is beginning.